Right, this will be my final edition of Noodle Cam on Stoneacres. This was my 2016 spring campaign in pursuit of bite mark. I always did a capture in the spring, so I booked a lot of time off through spring, and this is what followed. It's a fish known as baby bungles, £34 4 ounce. I'd seen a little hole in the silt, tiny little hole it was, but I could tell it was carp work in the area. So what I did was just lower on a little single, straight into the hole. Didn't want to put too much bait around it and arouse the fish's suspicion. And yeah, the next day it was away. First one of the year. Happy days. Remember arriving down about midnight, found a few fish boshing out in front of the swim called the Chow Mein. Flicked a couple of chuddies out, just in the area, only 40-50 yards. Within 3-4 hours, the rod was away. And this was a fish known as Mini Choco, went £35 10 ounce. Was the first of 3 fish this session. What a fish to get off the mark with. Following night, the fish just didn't return to the same area, but they were in front of my swim, about 165 yards out. I ended up going out in the boat, found a really nice natural area where the fish were ripping up. Even seen some fish spook off the spot as I got over the top of them. Ended up getting 3 rods rocking on the spot. It's just some nice little silt areas down to gravel, all wine onion weed ripped up. I knew it was a banker. Within an hour, the left hand rod was away. And this was my prize, the big leather, £29 14 ounce. My second fish of the session, but my third fish of the year. Not one of them being a repeat. Wasn't. A few more hours passed and I seen a really good fish on the right hand rod. I was confident it was the one I was after, or at least one of the 18. A few of my mates turned up. I was telling them how I'd seen this fish, and I was really buzzing for it. I knew it was going to go. The fish were in the area. It was just a matter of time. And this was what followed. My target fish, bite mark. Couldn't believe it. Big beastly battle on the edge, trying every trick in the book, and it was absolutely nailed. She went £45 12 ounce on the scales, and that was my campaign complete on Stoneacres. I did 169 nights, landed 35 fish, with only 3 of them being repeats. I hope you've enjoyed watching the videos of my time on Stoneacres as much as I have catching the fish and making them. On to the next chapter.